Welcome back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders.
Diamond is Unbreakable.
Diamond is Unbreakable.
The fourth one.
The fourth.
We've got a two-parter episode today.
Excellent.
They're always fun. What are your thoughts going in?
Well, if Koichi doesn't get a girlfriend in this episode, I'm going to be upset. If, what's his stupid name, the manga artist
Rohan?
is in... If Rohan is in this episode, I'm going to be upset. If Rohan is a main character, I'm going to be upset. Because I don't want to deal with Rohan.
I am so terribly sorry for you, but there is a ton of Rohan side stories out there.
Oh, my word. And my...
They aren't mostly a part of this, but there's a lot of Rohan one-shot manga.
In my Whole Horse fan fiction... Whole Horse is going to kill Rohan.
I like this at you.
One shot, right between the eyes. Kill him dead.
Excellent.
Yeah. I don't like Rohan. I don't want to see more of Rohan, and I am going to complain every time he's on screen. But I like Koichi. And I like both our JoJo's. I guess there's 3 JoJo's in this episode, in this series.
Yeah.
Um,
But there's one main JoJo. Well,
I'm hoping that we find out who the bad guy is.
mm-hmm.
Oh, we did find out who the bad guy is.
We saw him at the very
the dude
end.
with the hand.
Dude with the hand. And we saw a couple of clips of the hand in earlier episodes.
Yeah. So he's a creepy, weird guy. So he's super evil and creepy and weird. We don't know if he has a stand. He just is a serial killer.
Yeah.
It could very well be the opening scenes of Criminal Minds. I could totally see that last bit of the last episode as a Criminal Minds episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't mean that as a compliment. But I'm glad we have a bad guy. So let's track him down and beat him.
Yeah.
I've got to work on my spending habits. That 20,000 yen was for those dope designer shoes I wanted. What the hell else?
Dope designer shoes.
Great, I got 1 yen.
I hope that the stand is named Penny Loafer. I don't like that theme song.
You don't like it?
No.
Well, I do.
Well,
You're gonna
that's
have
one of us.
You're gonna have to fight me over it.
There's 2.
Whoa! What the hell are these things? There are so many of them! They're like a pint-sized army!
Why does Okuyasu need to chase anyone down? Why can't he just teleport them to him?
Okuyasu's not very smart.
I was home the other day, and all of a
Is
sudden...
that his hair, or does he just have a bumpy head?
I don't know. He's just a very spiky boy.
Huh? You really think it's possible to make everyone happy?
Just leave everything to me.
Just leave everything to me, says Josuke, who everything goes well for him.
Go with me here. There's only so much money you can make by picking up leftover change, right? I know things have worked out for you so far, but I have a much more lucrative approach for harvests.
Oh? You have a better plan than picking up...
So he won't take a kid's can of money, but he will absolutely abuse a relationship to put money in his pocket.
Well, Shigechi's gonna get a little bit of their money too, but yeah, basically.
We're gonna have to put our heads together if we want to pull this thing off. But when all is said and done,
Don't
we'll
put your
finally
heads
get...
too close together or you'll get a spike in the head.
Look! They just keep piling up! I've lost count of them all! Your stance the greatest ever! Amazing, Shigechi!
Another compliment.
A few are torn, but I'll fix them with...
I'm gonna be really sad if Shigechi doesn't turn out to be evil.
You don't like Shigechi?
No, I do like Shigechi, just there needs to be a villain, and I want it to be him to spoil all their plans.
Okay.
Has she seen the error of her ways and is gonna be nice now?
You, please tell me you were able to get cash for the Kame-U stickers!
Not exactly. Something unexpected came up last minute.
Something unexpected? We got 61,500 yen back instead! Behold, a genuine article, Shigechi!
So there used to be a time where you would get stamps, I think they were called green stamps, with your groceries, which are like this. But you would trade them in, you'd fill out your stamp book, and then you would trade them in for like a toaster oven or something. You wouldn't get cash back.
Maybe it's different in Japan.
Maybe it's different in Japan, I don't know. And of course this was 20 years ago in Japan. But, like, now all that you would get if you collected things is you would get, like, a free Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
Or, like, a free frozen yogurt.
We have to get this to the bank. And if they ask us a bunch of questions, we'll tell them we bought it fair and square and hope they believe us so we can get the cash. You good on that plan?
You know it! Lion, get the
Can teenagers buy lottery tickets in Japan?
I don't know.
They can't buy them here. Well, in our state, no one can buy them at all. But if you cross the border, you can. And I do. And I won $5 once, and I didn't redeem it. Because you had to ride into some place.
My harvest did all the heavy lifting while those two goofed around. Every last yen of that 5 million belongs to me. I won't let them take it.
I like that he's the enemy. What did I tell you? He's gonna be the enemy.
He's gonna be the enemy stand user. Alright. What are your thoughts on Harvest?
I like Harvest. I like all the little dudes that run all over and catch things, and it seems like they could be useful if they were put to good use. I like that there's yet another story that is about nothing. There seems to be a whole lot of that in Diamond is Unbreakable, where there's stories about nothing, which is fine with me. I mean, I keep complaining about how there's a lack of a bad guy, but a story where it's just them arguing over money, I mean, it feels very Seinfeld.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like a sitcom.
Yeah.
JoJo.
Yeah, a JoJo sitcom. So, I don't know whether or not he's really evil, or whether he's just greedy and an 8th grader, because all 8th graders are kind of the worst. I say that with my son, who is no longer an 8th grader, but a 9th grader. But yeah, good stuff. I am happy. Koichi saw the girl at the bank, and I want her to have a change of heart, and for him to fall madly in love with her, and for them to go off into the sunset.
All right.
Unless he can fall in love with the ghost girl.
Yeah, unless he can fall in love with the ghost girl.
Yeah.
All right, and we have a music reference.
Is Harvest?
Yeah, Harvest. It's a band.
Oh.
Harvest.
Never heard of Harvest.
Neither have I. So.
The banker is evil. But that's not a surprise because all bankers are evil. What's the name of the little kid with the pointy head?
Shigechi.
Shigechi. See, the girl is sitting next to Koichi. Oh, I guess Shigechi is right there.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see more of him. This whole Diamond is Unbreakable is like an ensemble show.
Yeah.
It's the West Wing of JoJo, where there's lots and lots of different characters, and we follow each one of them for a little bit. And how many episodes are there?
39, I believe.
39. I like that. Following lots of different characters.
Yeah.
And you hate some of them and you like some of them. I hate Rohan.
There's a name written on the back! And a phone number, too!
Oh, geez, how did none of us remember to check for that stuff?
Me, oh my, you found yourselves in quite the peculiar predicament.
Take the promissory note and run!
Yes! Now I've got you dunderheaded delinquents! I knew you were lying through your teeth!
I like the banker.
He's very evil.
He is evil.
Look! He's getting away! Alright, he's really starting to piss me off.
The number of harvests changes from scene to scene. Sometimes there's
A
like
lot of them.
100 and sometimes there's like 30.
You're standing there all high and mighty when you breaking your promise is what started this! I've had about all I can take. Keep this up and you're not gonna like what comes next.
Make your stand up here and just beat him up.
I think I get it now.
We did it!
He's a bad kid and he's greedy. But you shouldn't beat up an 8th grader punching him in the face.
Yeah.
It's starting to make sense. My greed kept me from seeing the big picture. Let's
It's a Christmas Carol. What day is it? Why, it's Christmas Day.
For some, that's far too much money for high schoolers to have. But c'est la vie. To be continued.
So what did you think of Harvest?
I think that was one of my favorite episodes in a long time. Because it was about nothing, and it advanced the plot in no way whatsoever. And except now they're rich,
Yeah.
and now we can get those shoes that he wanted. And so that's awesome. They beat up a little kid over and over and threaten him, although, I mean, he's a snotty little kid, literally. He's a
Yeah.
snotty little kid. But they sure give him the business.
Yeah.
Although, didn't one of the Harvest dudes tear off Josuke's eyelid?
Yeah. Or like put a little cut in it.
Oh, okay. I thought he tore it off. Because he can't heal himself.
Yeah. So he's probably gonna have to get stitches or something.
Well, nothing was ever resolved with Koichi and the girl.
Yeah.
Or
Just an
Koichi and the
episode.
ghost girl.
Just-
And we didn't see Rohan, so that's good. Good stuff. I liked
Good
it.
stuff. Let's do the Patreon.
Patreon.
Already got it.
We have got ourselves Am and Allen, Aram Lore, Bagner T, Blazing Opus, Blinky's dad loves Polnarev and his fabulous hair, Cartoon King, Christian and Gwen, Dr. Bingus, Dystopia, Ebony Like the Wood, Emma Mosen, Eric Isidora, Honcho Hammerhose, Insane Tofu, Jameson Bowling, Joseph Michelli, Kaloo Badabar, Kenny Munn, Louis Paul Latarte, Mr. Someone, Next Gen Blue, Pizza Time, Sarah Richards, Sebastian Carmona, Secco Mode, Storm Shadow, who is a character out of G.I. Joe, Tom Beveridge, Trevor Mayo, that's a new one, Trevor Mayo, welcome, and Wild Frito, and Willow Chaffee. Thank you all, you're fabulous people, and we'll have a wonderful week.
Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week for more of JoJo.
Yeah.